What a nice little monkey. I'd like to take him home with me.
Now the chili, na honey, for love, na money, jam.
After a run-in with a giant bird, Alice meets Humpty Dumpty, played by Jonathan Winters, who somehow looks less terrifying than he did in Frosty Returns.
Mr. Dumpty, if you're going to skip and dance, don't you really think it'd be a bit safer down here on the ground?
Actually, no! If I thought that, I'd do that.
But I'm insane! But then...
Mr. Dumpty, my fish are bringing back the Jabberwocky!
Jabberwocky?
Oh, hell yeah! Okay, that is kind of dark, but... Okay, now you're just torturing the squeamish! Alice manages to get away from the Jabberwocky and meets the White King, played by Harvey Korman.
Hello, little girl.
Good God, what's with all the potential pedo moments in this?
Your Majesty! You frightened me!
She also meets his messenger, played by John Stamos.
Who did you pass on the road? I'll whisper it. They're at it again! Did you call that a whisper?
What's at it again?
Well, the lion and the unicorn, of course. Let's run and see them!
They take her to see the lion and the unicorn, who are fighting as usual. The unicorn, played by Beau Bridges, who always thought of children the way they would think of unicorns, takes a liking to her. But the lion, played by Ernest Borgnine, isn't as kind.
Hand round the cake, monster!
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. May I please have the cake?
Be careful. If you drop it, the lion will eat you.
No pressure. The lion has her cut the cake, but this happens.
The monster's having an awful time trying to cut that cake!
Good thing it's not meatloaf, or the lion might have reacted a little differently.
Listen up, you villains! I want to eat my meatloaf! If you don't get out of here, then by the power invested in me, I now pronounce you man and wife!
What is going on in here?
You may kiss the bride!
Did you reunite our heroes?
No, but I'm married.
The Red Knight appears to claim Alice as his prisoner, but the White Knight, played by Lloyd Bridges, defeats him in a duel, saving her.
I just know I must become a queen if I'm ever to get home again.
And you will. When you have crossed the next brook, you will definitely be a queen. I will see you safe to the end of the wood. Then I must go back, you know. Yes, that is the end of my move.
Thank you very much.
Come, I'll get you on your way.
You know what? I like this guy. He's probably the kindest person Alice has met so far. Hell, he's probably the nicest guy in the whole movie. You rock, White Knight! Alice finally arrives at the 8th square, where a crown and scepter materialize, signifying that she is now a queen. The red and white queens also appear, and reveal that a party is being held in honor of Queen Alice.
It's obvious you never had any lessons in manners.
Manners aren't taught in lessons. Lessons teach addition, subtraction, and things of that sort.
Well then, I have a lesson for you. Can you do addition? What is 1 and 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 2? Can you do subtraction? 8 from 9 and 2 from 8 and 6 from 3 and 1 from 7 too?
Can you do division? 6 divided by a 3 and then a 2? Yes, you. 6 and 2 times 10, and then again.
Can you do addition? What is 1 and 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 2? Can you do subtraction 8 from 9 and 2 from 8 and 6 from 3 and 1 from 7 too?
Can you multiply, my dear? Then what are 3 times 6 and 2 times 10?
And then again, forget your slumbers, recall your numbers, just add up the list. Just think of pluses and of minuses, it's sure to clear your sinuses. We simply must insist. Well, Alice, what's your answer?
I don't know. I lost count.
After 2 songs that are so sleep-inducing that they put even the queens to sleep, Alice arrives at her new castle, where all her friends from both parts of the movie arrive to celebrate her achievement.
You ought to return your appreciation in a neat speech.
We're only teaching you the very basics of proper behavior. Oh, yes, dear. If you're ever invited to tea anywhere, you'll need to know these little pleasantries.
It's proper that you should know about proper behavior.
I thank you all. But please, everyone, show me how I go home. I don't want to be here anymore. All I want to do is to go home.
I never heard such a thing about that one. Great.
Well, that was ungrateful. And when you know it, you could say she gets punished by the arrival of the climax. Now, before we go into the climax, I need to say this. I do understand how some people would find it terrifying. I really do. The thing is, I don't find it terrifying. I find it hilariously silly, cheesy, whatever the word is. I mean, some of the odd moments in this movie got me teary-eyed the first time I watched it. This one, however, had me on the ground, laughing hysterically, sides aching, probably teary-eyed, having to look away from the TV, wondering if I'd have to go outside to calm down. Now, of course, the laughs aren't as big these days now that I'm more familiar with the bit, but nevertheless, that first time was still pretty crazy. So, without further ado, the climax.
A present's come for you, dear.
For me?
By Jove, I certainly scared him off, my dear.
No! Go back, he'll kill you, he really will! Mr. Owl. I don't know what to do. Don't let the monster hurt my friends.
You ask me, but it's you that must be brave.
I am brave. But I'm not that brave.
And you will never grow up, will you, Alice? Until you conquer the fears inside you, you will never be more than a child.
Alice manages to find the mirror, which takes her back home, where everything is back to normal. Never mind.
Go away! Go away! I'm not afraid of you! You're fake like the owl said! You're fake! I've grown up now! I don't believe in you! I don't believe in you! I don't believe in you!
Alice? There you are, Alice. I've been calling you for some time, dear.
Why were you calling me?
I almost forgot. I wanted to tell you that your father and I think you're finally quite grown up enough to join us.
Why? Alice is about to head upstairs to get ready when she hears a strange noise. Could it be the demonic voices of hell? Actually, it's her friends in the mirror singing goodbye. Close enough. And that was the 1985 TV miniseries adaptation of Alice in Wonderland. What do I think? Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again in the mist.
I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too, Mama?